Hello, everyone. Welcome to ACCA post-result session for exam September 25. Congratulations. Today was ACCA results. So, huge congratulations to all the students who managed to pass their ACCA exam, the papers they were giving, and big congratulations to all the students who uh, have become ACCA affiliates, and now they are onto a journey where they'll be becoming ACCA members. So, congratulations to all of you. And obviously, you can't expect 100% result. So, there will be students who didn't manage to pass and they might be demotivated, they might be disappointed, and we truly understand that's natural. It's human behavior. When you work hard, you have expectations, and you're not able to make it, so you do get demotivated, disappointed. You do think about extreme actions, like maybe let's quit ACCA, let's not study further. You start doubting your own capability, like you're not capable enough. So, yes, this is all natural. These are all negative thoughts. You need to regroup yourself. It will take 2 3 days. That's naturally, anybody may take such amount of time, but you have to regroup yourself, and then you have to move on. It's not the end of the world. It's not the end of your studies. Upcoming attempt will be your attempt. You have to focus on your weak areas. Obviously, you're not up to that potential. There might be some mistake. It could be that you might have not completed your exam. Maybe there will be some areas where you lacked, you didn't perform well. So you have to work on those areas. For all the skill exams, you guys do receive your my exam performance report. It's a very fantastic report, gives you a very good feedback in relation to specific areas. You have to look at that report. You can discuss with your tutors. You can send us all the VIFHE tutors, and we'll be and we'll be very much happy to help you and guide you in relation to that. I'll now welcome my entire faculty. I'm sure everybody is right now with us. I will request all the faculty members to kindly open their webcams. Admin team, kindly allow everyone to open their webcams. I'll now welcome Sir Hassan Dosani, who will be with me in this session as a co-host. So over to Sir Hassan. Sir Hassan, can you hear me?
Hi, good evening, everybody, and congratulations to those who have passed. Those who were not successful, I'm sure there are some lackings. Some students may feel that they were able to do the paper really good, and still you are not able to pass. So let me tell you, this is a common thing in all the attempts we are seeing. The more professional papers, this happens more frequently. So don't feel disheartened, because that's the complexity of a professional paper. That even if you feel that you have done everything absolutely correct, sometimes some students, including some good students, are not able to pass. So that's a normal feature of ACCA. Nothing particularly wrong with you guys. So let us try to decode what was the issue and what needs to be done. As we move forward in today's session, we will try to address your questions and your doubts.
All right, thank you very much, sir. Before we start the discussion about the passing ratio for September 25, I just want to give you a quick information that 98,000 students actually sat for the examination in September sitting, whereas 113 exams were completed. Uh, Total of 3,807 to be precise became ACCA affiliates. So it's a very good number. 3,800 students completed their ACCA qualification. So congratulations to all of them. And I'm sure all these students now will be, they will spread in different areas. They will be going to different organizations, and definitely they will learn and they will also provide benefit to those organizations. So congratulations to them. Now, a quick introduction about the faculty who is with us today. So Hassan Dosani, already I just gave him the opportunity. So he introduced himself. He's the SBL specialist and the brand head ACCA. We have Ahmed Mumtaz, who teaches BT, AA and AAA and the strategic planner ACCA at VIFHE. We have Taha Popatia, who teaches MA and AFM at VIFHE. Sania Asif, she is with us as well. She teaches FA, TX, and ATX in English language. Ramiz Arain teaches MA1, MA2, TX, ATX in Urdu, Hindi language. we have we have Aisha Faisal, who teaches SBR and FR. And very recently we started DIP IFRS course as well. So she teaches in English language. Ali Amanullah teaches FR Urdu, Hindi batch. Amjad Hussain teaches SBR in Urdu, Hindi language along with FA, and he is also the OBU mentor at WIFI. Still, OBU is in progress, you guys know. We have another OBU mentor with us, and his name is Tahir Sartaj, and I teach PM, FM, and APM. So this is about the introduction of faculty. Now let's move towards the passing ratio for September 25. There are slight changes overall if I compare. So I've seen a small 1-2% drop in many papers this time, with very few papers increasing in terms of passing ratio. Now I'll invite each and every faculty member to briefly discuss their respective passing ratio, where they will be comparing September 25 with June 25 passing ratio. So let's start with SBL first.
Right. So SBL's passing ratio was 51%, and it is like exactly the same as the previous attempt. There is no change in the passing ratio. This is good news. Also, SBL is one of the highest, has the highest passing ratio. This time, ATX has the highest passing ratio, but generally SBL has always been in the range of 50%, 51%. So nothing spectacularly different this time.
Okay, thank you very much. Sir Taha, if you can share your insight in relation to AFM.
So AFM passing ratio has been once again at a higher side, although it has dropped slightly from 46 to 44%, but a 44% passing ratio for the optional exams is a really great passing ratio, and AFM has always been in the range of 44, 45, 46, somewhere around that. So there is no big jump, neither a drop nor a rise, and it has been consistent around that range.
All right, thank you very much for your input. Now let's move towards AA and AAA. Sir Ahmed, please, if you can share your insight in relation to passing ratios of AA and AAA.
Okay. Good evening, everyone. I hope everyone is doing great. Congratulations to all those who have failed, those who have passed the exam, and those who have failed the exam. I'm sure this session is going to lift up the spirits. Okay, let's talk about AA. Well, the great news is the AA has gone up by a significant margin from 40% to 46%. And this clearly shows that all around the world, and especially at WIFI, the students have truly grasped the concepts and they've realized the importance of ACCA Study Hub. This massive jump in AA at WIFI as well, the result is on a very higher side for AA, and I think the credit goes to the students who have followed the instructions of the tutor and they have fully understood the importance of the ACCA study hub. So basically, AA has experienced a massive jump, and that credit goes to the content in relation to the ACCA study hub, which is available at VIFHE. As far as AAA is concerned, it remains to be one of the most important professional paper and no doubt one of the most challenging as well. So AAA remains the same at 40%. So it is important, but a student needs to be really disciplined in order to crack this extremely important AAA exam.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, I'll invite Ma'am Aisha to share her input in relation to financial reporting.
Okay. Hello, everyone. I hope I'm audible.
Yes.
Okay. So first of all, congratulations to all those who have made it this quarter. Like how Sir Ahmed said
Ma'am,
that
your
don't get
voice is
disheartened if
cracking a
you
bit.
couldn't make it. We are here. Anything to ask about how to. Okay. Is it better now?
Yeah, yes, better.
Okay. Yeah. So like how Sir Ahmed Mumtaz said, that we are here for you till the end of the session to guide you on how you could make it for this coming sessions. So yes, please don't get disheartened. And regarding the result for FR, we have 50% in the last quarter and last quarter, and currently this quarter we have 48%. So we can see a 2% dip. Now, yes, the students are trying to leverage on the study hub that's there. Uh, Increasing awareness is there. But what I feel like is this could be because of consolidations where we can see the difficulty level is increasing. So I feel like students need to catch up with that, the difficulty level that is increasing for certain type of questions. And I'm sure we can, be able to manage this with proper practice, with proper to-do list. So yeah, this is what I feel for the overview of FR, the dip.
Okay, thank you very much. Now, let's move towards SBR and let's request Sir Amjad to share his insight in relation to SBR.
Okay. I'm audible now?
Yes, you are.
Okay. First of all, welcome everyone and congratulations to all who got passed their papers. As far as SBR is concerned, in this attempt, I think, like all other papers, we just felt like we have a dip in the exam results. That is like 49% to 48%. The most important thing, what I felt, is within the exams that we have, because of the reason there was a difficulty level that was faced. I was been discussing the paper with few of the students, and I find out that in this attempt the paper was a bit more difficult, and I think that was same said by both of the tutors before me. That was what I felt in this attempt, that ACCA examiner is going to put some sort of more difficult papers in front of papers, and that's the reason that was seen across board. I think that was my assessment. I'm not sure exactly, but this was happening with SBR paper in this attempt. And this was the same reason, and for the same reason I have like a bit of revived my revision plan for the students and live classes plan for the students to make sure that they would be following the same pattern, and they would be preparing yourself in the same way to assure they will be well prepared for the paper. So that's all from my side.
Okay. Thank you very much, Sir Amjad. I'll now invite Ma'am Sania to share her feedback in relation to advanced taxation exam for September 25.
Okay, so congratulations, first of all, to all those who had been able to make through this exam. And for those who had not been able to get through this time, I must say that they need not to get disheartened, because obviously success and the failure both goes along in the exams. So first of all, if I have to comment on the pass percentage of advanced taxation, this is 53%, which is remarkably high as compared to the previous quarter's pass percentage. And this is like quite a significant thing and quite encouraging for the students. It is going to help them like choosing what kind of optional paper they need to select. And secondly, I wouldn't say that the paper was easy. It is always a comprehensive exam. The syllabus contains a lot of rules, a lot of treatments, but still with the passage of time, students have learned how to exactly address all these comprehensive issues in 3 hours and 15 minutes attempt. So I must say that their hard work must have paid off, and which is why this is like remarkably high. It is like not just higher as compared to the previous quarter's pass percentage, but it is like higher amongst other strategic professional papers as well.
In fact, this is the only paper in professional, if you observe, has increased by 4%. In fact, has increased overall.
Yes, exactly. That's a significant jump.
Okay, great. Moving towards TX, Sir Ramiz, if you can share your insight in relation to taxation.
Okay, so many congratulations to all the students who have passed the paper in this September attempt. And don't get demotivated if you can't pass the paper in this attempt. You will, inshallah, pass this paper or any paper in the upcoming attempt, that is December attempt. So, my view on the taxation passing ratio is always the same, that now it is almost 12 attempts, consecutive 12 attempts, that the passing ratio of taxation is more than 50%. So it helps a lot of the students. Most of the students pass their attempt in the first attempt, and most of the students don't pass that particular paper. But don't get demotivated. The passing ratio is good. There will be a slight mistakes that you have done in the paper, so you could not pass it. So we and the whole team of VIFHE is here to guide you in this session, and through that guidance, you will pass that particular paper in December attempt because the passing ratio is good. So I hope that all the students who don't pass this paper will get passed in December, inshallah.
Great. Thank you, Sir Ramiz. Now moving towards performance management and advanced performance management. So both papers passing ratio is constant, and if it is constant, so for me it has increased by 2-3%. Just because if it is constant, it is really good. So I'm really happy it hasn't gone down. That's the best part. But the strange part is FM, and I've seen this drop. I think maybe first time in last 7-8 attempts, because FM usually does have a passing ratio close to 50, maybe slight above 50. So this drop by 2% is not a very good sign, I would say, because of the theory that students are struggling with. So I think theoretical areas are those that students really need to focus on in a better way. And if you are able to do it, so definitely you will be passing the exams in the upcoming attempt. So that's the end of the passing ratio quick analysis done by the faculty. Uh, Overall, you can see the results in front of you. What matters at the end of the day, that whatever the passing ratio is, even it is 10% or even it is 5%, you as a student have to try your best to be part of that 5%, maybe 2% or 10%, because your target should be to pass the exam. And every student starts thinking in the same way, everybody will pass and the passing ratio automatically will jump. So that's it from the passing ratio area. Now the as again, because we have very limited time uh, today to gather the results, we are doing our level best. As always, we try to get the student results. So still we are receiving a lot of results from the students. So far we have few high achievers that we have identified at VIFHE. The scores are brilliant, the scores are really good, and you always know that we do invite these position holders, but since last 1 to 2 attempt we have stopped doing it because we want to focus more on the query side. So what we have planned is that these high achievers, as I'll be just taking their names and will be also mentioning the papers. We have invited these high achievers in their respective paper-based reset orientation. So they will be part of reset orientation that will start from tomorrow, and the respective tutor definitely will be taking their feedback, how they have covered the content, how they managed to grab such high marks. So it's like a small 10 5 minutes interview session that will be conducted in the respective reset orientations. So you also have to be part of those respective reset orientations, and obviously their success story will help you, will motivate you. So starting from financial management, we have a student, Kaldeep, who managed to secure 93 in Pakistan, followed by performance management, Abdul Hadi, who secured 91 again from Pakistan. Moving towards AFM, Pooja secured massive 90 in advanced financial management. Then we have Sadia Javed from Pakistan, 87. She secured. Then we have SBR, 86. Umaid Tore, she secured 86 in SBR from UK. Then Atia managed to grab 85 in ATX. Then we have 83 in SBL, Emilia from Poland. Then we have 82 in Advanced Performance Management, Tushar from India, followed by 74 uh, secured by Rhea Gupta from India, Triple A Tanya Mitra from India, 71, and then we have TX Lakshmi from India. So it was heavily populated between India and Pakistan. It's good to see. These are the passing ratios that these are the high achievers we have. Uh, Once again, we will update you with the complete list in a day or two. So congratulations to all of these students. I did mention these will be joining the respective class reset orientation sessions, so please be there for their quick short input and interviews. Congratulations to them again. Now let's move on to the Q&A session, which is the most important one. This is what you guys want, this is what you guys require in terms of the guidance, clarity, what needs to be done, because today the result day, obviously those who have passed, they also need some guidance what to do next, and those who didn't manage to pass, they need advice. You need tutors to help you, we understand that. That is why we conduct this session on the same day, on the result day, so that we can help you in maximum possible way. So I'm opening the floor for questions now. You have the chat box. You guys can see in your Zoom application. You can ask questions in that particular chat box. The faculty is with us as well. So once you will be asking questions of any respective paper question, I will be inviting that particular faculty to answer that particular part. So one by one, you can ask your questions, and I will try my level best to answer maximum number of questions that you guys have. So the students, the floor for question is now available. You guys can start asking questions in relation to whatever help, guidance, combination uh, you wanted to know. Plus, if you want to just get a paper based guidance in relation to, if you're not past the paper, maybe 3 to 4 attempts you have already given. So yes, now you can start asking the question. So let me look in the chat box. Okay, the first question I can answer on behalf of Sir Ahmed, maybe the second one as well. AAA classes for December reset batch will start from tomorrow, the day of reset orientation. So if you are planning for December, you can join ASAP. For March, also it has started, so you can join the March batch as well. I don't know whether you have given this paper before or not. So you have to decide. If you it's a retake, you may go in December, you can consult the tutor as well, depending on your marks and everything. For double A, I feel yeah, you can join the March batch. It's already open, so you can join March 27. I think you have mistakenly written here. It's March 26. The batch has started. You can join. Okay, Sumesh and the other student. Okay. Next question we have from SP. I have already attempted SBL twice and now APM first attempt. I could not pass any of these exams. What should I do? So, Sir Hassan, I'm not saying 100% it's same. 50, maybe 30 or 25% similarity there is between SBL and APM, and both are theoretical papers. So I can see a common problem. So what will you suggest here?
It looks like it all depends on the marks and the circumstances. So it's very difficult to diagnose what exactly is the issue. But I would be addressing all these things tomorrow in the SBL session, where I can, understand your specific issue and try to resolve it.
Okay, I'll advise students to please do mention their marks as well, because it will be easy for us to understand and give a quick input in relation to that. Okay, Sir Taha, anybody who wants to start AFM now, do you think the student has sufficient time for that?
Okay, yes, a lot of students do start after the results, but obviously you need to analyze yourself. You will need to invest around 3 hours per day. And if you can do that, it is easily possible. You can always go for AFM, no issues in that.
Even if it is the first attempt for the student, right?
Yeah, exactly. Because I have in the past taught a lot of students who do join after the results and they successfully make it and they pass the paper.
And 3 hours per day, you said they have to spend
Yeah.
from day one.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So next question is from Fayaz. Failed APM at 47, studying AFM for December. Can I go for both the papers? Okay, Fayaz, I think as far as AFM is concerned, so if already you must have started the preparation before, so I'm sure you would be in a good position in terms of AFM, and if that is the story, so you can go with both papers because as I see 47, so you're very close in APM. I think it's 5-10 marks that you have missed at the end. That is why you are very close to 50. So if you have time, if you are not working, even if you're working, if you have time to spend around 5 hours in a day, 3 hours, as Taha said, for AFM, 2.5 hours for APM. So I think you can go. And for joining resit batch, yes, compared to revision, I think resit is a much better option, which gives you the luxury to cover whatever you want to focus on your weak areas because it's 100% same as the regular batch. Okay, Nisha has a question for SBL, failed SBL and planning to write SBR. So, sir, what do you think? Should Nisha go with both the papers or should just rewrite SBL or go with SBR?
Right. This is my always I recommend that if you are planning to go for SBL, please try to give it as a standalone paper. What is the reason? I have seen that 90% of the students they fail SBL when they give two papers. And this is because it's not about your preparation or your time available. It's because the thought process and the exam techniques of SBL is very different from all other ACCA papers. So when you prepare for two papers together, subconsciously you mix up the techniques. So if possible for you, try to give SBL as a standalone paper, and if you want to give two papers, then select SBR plus any other paper, but not SBL. However, 10% students do pass when they give two papers. If you're really confident, then you can go for it.
Okay, great. ATX classes, again, it's the same answer. The classes have already started for December. You can join the reset match. The orientation timetable I'll be sharing at the end of the session today. So from that particular day, the batch will start for December. That's the reset match, and March classes are already going on, so you can enroll for those classes. The fee details, again, the support team is there, and you can ask them, so they will give you the details about the fees. Now, the next question is in relation to APM 5 times. Now, this is really strange, and I'm really disappointed. I'm really sorry for this as well. Uh, Sometimes, I'm not just concluding here, but one possibility we really need to think that, yeah, maybe the calculation might suit you better. So you can talk to me in person. I'll need to analyze your situation, because you said your marks are in mid 40s. So I need to analyze whether it's good to go with APM more, or it is better to switch to the other paper. I know it's a bit hard statement, but yes, this is a fact. Sometimes if you're not able to do, and we have the option available, why not avail it? So just DM me, please, so that I can further analyze and ask you what is the reason behind such 5 attempts not been passing. Next, we have Aisha Ibrahim is asking for SBL 31 marks. Practice 12 to 13 questions, 4 question in exam pattern. Attempted question was not checked. Anyone? Chat GPT. Chat GPT gave 55 to 60%. Sir, I think now we have to quit teaching. Sir, what do you think? Chat GPT. Oh, I really don't like this word when it comes to checking the paper.
Right. Some of my students in SBL as well, they are using Chat GPT to compare their answers. They upload their paper in Chat GPT, and surprisingly, Chat GPT is giving scores like 80%, 90% out of 100. So I just wish and pray that the examiner also uses Chat GPT to mark your paper. Unfortunately, the ground reality is that the examiner is not a Chat GPT. He uses his own assessment. So I mean, what can I say? Like, Chat GPT is very, very optimistic. Sometimes it gives you a wrong picture, but we cannot tell the examiner that this is what Chat GPT is saying. So I guess we have to just drink it up.
She also mentioned now that she gave some other mock of some other institute as well, and in that she managed to, she got 46 out of 100.
It is quite possible, right? Because in the exam, what you guys are missing is that in the exam, I have seen that many students, they actually stress out as well. So the actual pressure of the exam, the stress during those 3 hours, that level of stress is not there in a mock exam by any institute, right? So there are students, and you are a better judge, that some students, they do stress out extraordinarily in the paper, which affects their productivity. So you scored 46. You are almost there. So maybe there is some element of stress. I'm again just not giving a conclusive thing, but that is from my experience.
Okay, I think, Aisha, this is clear to you. The next question is by Sumair Ahmed for AFM. It's the last paper, and marks are 48. So, yes, Taha, what do you think? Should the student go with revision classes for the same question practice that you provide?
All right. So there can be multiple reasons. 48 is a reasonably high marks, and the errors are most likely not very significant. I will recommend that the student must go for self-based learning if they are disciplined. If the student thinks that he will be able to devote proper time, if he is very disciplined, yes, go for self-based learning. Otherwise, if you think that you will not be following a proper timetable, you will not be disciplined, you will not be able to give proper hours, it is ideal that you enroll for the course so the teachers keep on pushing you. They keep sharing a proper planner with you. You have to give all the assignments and the mocks. Secondly, there is a list of 50 top 50 questions, and majority of the students who do that particular list of 50 questions properly with my guidance under my supervision, they are able to do it. So I will recommend the student to talk to me one to one or after today's session in my AFM orientation as well. And we can also listen to the high achievers. One of the students got 90 marks. We will listen to her and let's see what the actual problem is.
Okay, great. Thank you. Uh, Sandra, I already mentioned earlier, AAA classes have already started. So now, if you will join now, you will get the recordings. You have the recordings anytime you can access it. And as for the discount, I will again request you to contact the support team. They'll give you the details about the discount, how much will be applicable for a single paper. Okay. Sania Khan is asking about APM. Marks are 32. Okay, you obviously it's natural, Sania, to be drained and demotivated, but just think that you've already done 12 papers, so you are very, very, very near. Uh, Almost you are done with your ACCA. It's the last paper that you have to pass. See, 32 marks clearly means that conceptually you are weak, and I feel that in terms of writing the answer, you are not applying or doing good in terms of application. That is the major challenge we see in application part. So I feel that you need to be really good in terms of the application part, and you need to learn how to apply the knowledge, how to link with the scenario. Once you're able to do it, you will see a massive change. I will recommend to be part of the reset orientation, where I'll be discussing key reasons for APM failure, and that will help you for sure. Atika Ahmed, already preparing AA and FM, failed FR. Should I drop FM, give only FR, AA, or give all FR, AA, FM? Ma'am Sania, please, what do you think? She failed FR and that is why she is confused what to do. She was already preparing for AA and FM. So what you recommend, because the paper that she is not able to pass is FR. Please, can you
I
unmute?
think
Yeah.
I think you were supposed to ask this question from Ma'am Aisha.
Oh, I said, okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
never mind. Yeah. So basically, she's not been able to pass FR and she's already preparing. She was rather already preparing for two papers. And she's asking whether she should give three papers or just two papers. What should the approach be? So I definitely think you should not go for three papers at least. And yes, because FR is something that you have recently done, your concepts are already good. I think FR is one paper, of course, keep in your bucket for the coming quarter. And second, you have to tag along with FR another paper because, like you said, you had already started preparations. But you have to make a call. You have to judge that which subject you have better grip over, and accordingly tag that paper with FR. This would be my suggestion.
Okay, great. So two papers, right?
Yep. Yes.
Okay. Sumesh, again, it's a basic information based question. AA March 25, 26 batch has already started. Ahmed, can you just quickly give your input in relation to the coverage of 26 batch, like weekly days and classes, and what plan you can quickly share?
Okay, for all the VIFHE batches, for every batch which is available at VIFHE for every course, the ideology and the chemistry is same. So right now, if somebody wants to join either the December or the March 2026 batch, you're more than welcome. So at any point of time, we offer two batches. So once will be just to share the information with you, once we will be done with the December 2025 exam, we will be offering both March 2026 and the June 2026 batches. So I think this is going to help a lot of students. So this is how we operate. As far as live sessions, mock exams, assignments are concerned, yes, for December, it's up and running. You need to join the batch from tomorrow or maybe from tonight. For the 2026 batches, we will start those. We have not started those. So yeah, you can always join the batch. We'll give you a planner document. You will be able to attend the recorded lectures on your own pace. And yes, at the right time, the pace will, the things will heat up and we'll start live sessions and assignments and all that. So you're more than welcome.
Makamo has a question for SBR, SAT for SBR twice, 46 and 40. Sir Amjad, if you can just guide the student because he is confused about taking SBR again with SBL. I think he was preparing for SBL.
I think I go with Sir Hassan remarks. I don't suggest the student to pick any paper with SBL. SBL is itself is a huge paper. So I would suggest if any student come to me and he's asking me that he's going to attempt any paper, not just SPR, any SPL, I don't suggest. So if the student is planning for SPR, because his mark, he is doing some sort of mistake while attempting the paper. He has very good concepts, he is conceptually well, but he needs to just work upon how he need to attempt for his paper, because any student who is getting 40 or 40 plus, it's assumed that the student has a very good grip over the knowledge, but he is just lacking how to attempt the paper, how to convince the examiner that he is doing very well or she's doing very well. So that's where he needs to improve himself. But again, don't go with two papers, just come up with one paper SBL at this time, or with SBR you can attempt any other paper. That's something I don't suggest even in this situation.
Okay, okay. Sir Hassan, I'm merging two questions and making one new question that will answer both the questions. There are two students asking two different questions about SBL. One student got 49, so failed by 1%. The other student got 31, failed by 19%. So a student who is getting marks from 30, starting from 30 till 49. So how would you differentiate the student and what needs to be done? What will you do? What will you recommend them for December?
So students who generally score in late 40s, like 47, 48, 49, it shows that their theoretical knowledge is good and maybe they lacked some enough practice, or maybe they stressed out. So all they need to do is just revise and do more mocks and practice. Especially students at 49, it is very difficult to identify what could have gone wrong for 1 mark. I normally feel it's bad luck. It's not your time this attempt. So maybe you can score great marks in the next attempt. Students who score in 30s, it's kind of a bad news, but your theoretical concepts is not up to the mark. And then on top of your theoretical concepts, you need to do sufficient practice and mocks. You need to score at least 60% in mocks to be able to clear the real exam.
Okay, great. Now, the next question is in relation to AFM. KK is the student. He is mentioning that he has given AFM 3 times. It's a long message from him. I'll just tell you a quick summary. 3 times AFM, 42 is the average score. He thinks he's very confident he will pass, he should pass. He thinks that his script, if you look at, will give him minimum 50. So he's very confused what to do.
Okay, so again, it depends upon case to case. If he thinks that he is doing really well, I can help him. He can submit me any solved past paper. I will analyze and let him know the reason actually why he is failing. It is very important that you do all the assignment and mocks. Every student is different. There are different X number of factors revolving around a student. It is not your own strengths. It is sometimes luck as well. Maybe you have done AFM probably 3 or 4 times and you are not able to do it. So you have to, you can contact me. You can show your script to me. Every student is different. I know one of the students, one of the VIFHE students from this time, he gave 4 exams of professional exams in one go and he has cleared all of them.
Wow.
So all students are absolutely different, and you have to look into your weaknesses, your strengths, and also it is the luck on the exam day. Anyways, you can talk to me and you can share your script. I will give you a reasonable feedback.
Right, thank you. Sandra is asking Sir Ahmed. She didn't manage to pass AAA twice. So will resit batch suit the student or not? December 25 resit batch.
Absolutely. I think reset batch is an ideal batch for someone who has failed the exam. So I think, but having said that, I would say don't join the batch after 10 days, after a week. If you are fully convinced that December 2025 is your attempt and Monday, 1st December is your exam day, I think there is no point of waiting further. Tomorrow, I've got the post result orientation session, well, the reset orientation session to be precise. So you should immediately join that session and you should immediately join the batch.
All right, great. Fayaz, for APM, yes, 50 days are more than enough. Start now. Don't waste time. A lot of days are left. You can easily make it. The other question relating relation to PM. So 42 marks. I think you need to improve what I normally see. You can just go and check my exam performance report for sure. That will exactly highlight what are your weak areas. It could be the application part, knowledge based area, maybe section A, maybe section B, maybe section C. Generally, what I always see is theoretical areas of section A and C is where people are struggling. So you have to check my exam performance report. That will give you the clarity about the areas that you need to improve. Okay, if you are not understanding the report, you can contact me and I'll help you to actually guide in terms of what the report is saying and what you need to do ahead. Manoj completed 12 papers, failed SBR with 48. Ma'am Aisha, if you can answer this question quickly. The student asking, should I jump through the video lectures or just invest all time doing questions?
So I will definitely not ask you to go and revisit the entire knowledge content again because you've scored 48, which means that knowledge is not a big gap. So yes, ideally you need to attack the questions again and start practicing them. But of course, when you're practicing your question and when you identify any specific areas where you feel like knowledge is a gap, go just revisit those areas, but not the entire knowledge base. This is my recommendation.
Okay. For SBL fee, Ima, I would say again, you can contact the support team. You failed SBL 3 times and you got 49. So I think, yes, sir. Should the student join the revision course?
Oh, yes, definitely yes, because there are new papers which are added to the CBE platform, plus
Okay, this
then
time
the pre.
is this time you are saying the new papers have been added?
No, no, every attempt they remove some old paper and they add the later papers, they add the pre-mock paper and the pre-scene. Pre-scene
Okay.
is always new, right? So you must attend the revision batch because not only you will get structured, disciplined practice, but you might, you want to get a grip over the pre-scene and the pre-mock papers. Absolutely helpful.
Okay. Now, I have a very interesting question from Himat Ji Singh, and the intention is really good. I think he's motivated. He wants to appear in three professional papers in December. The papers are APM, AAA, and SBL. And the student will be re-attempting APM, whereas AA and SBL are for the first time. So, what should be the answer to this question, Sir Hassan, Sir Ahmed? What do you think?
It is very much doable, right? But I would say, in my experience, only 5% students are able to clear, like Sir Taha mentioned, that he knows a student who gave four professional papers and cleared all of them. Very much possible. It's all up to your hard work, your dedication, and your smartness level. If you are super confident, you have a good, strong past track, then go for it and we will support you. Why not?
Hmm. And the biggest motivation he has is the promotion. He's looking at the promotion at his workplace. That's why he want to give these papers.
But just be mindful that if that means that you are a working student,
Hmm, he
I'm sure
is.
you will get some 1 week leave or 2 week leaves towards the uh, end of November. If you are planning for three papers, you have to do justice. You have to give, even if you give 2 hours to each paper every day, that is straight 6 hours. And in November, you might need to give 12 hours every day. So you are the best judge. Analyze your bandwidth, your past track, your confidence level, and then decide. These are expensive investments, my friend. So
Hmm.
wish you all the best.
Okay. Maria Kamar, your question is in relation to F9, and you got exemptions through university qualification. So now F9 is what you are aiming at. See, I I cannot comment as far as the concepts are concerned, how they teach in a university, but I think what I've seen in the past, people do have the basic knowledge, but how this will be tested in ACCA, this is what you have to learn. The level of in depth that ACCA will test in any paper, that is what you have to understand. So, again, Maria, if you are not working and you're just giving the paper, I think you have the basics in your mind, the basics that are used in FM, so you can give paper in December. But just in case if you're busy somewhere and you cannot invest maybe 4 hours minimum per day for December, if you cannot invest that, then I would say go with March attempt. Okay. uh, it's good that you got 100% on the assignment and all, but I think you've already taken the classes. If that's the case, then yeah, just continue with December. Okay. Monica, possible to start SBR in December for March attempt? Yes. Every time we offer 2.5, 3 months batch. So I think there is no issue. Once you're done with December attempt, you can start March batch easily. No problem. Konal failed PM 2 times, 48. Very near. I think 1 to 2 questions you are doing wrong again and again. You just have to put more effort. It's just a game of 7 to 10 marks that you have to do correctly to jump over the borderline. You're very near. Don't be demotivated. Give in December. If you're not giving any other paper, I don't know what other plans you have. Work on your theory. Do refer to my exam performance report. Okay, we have a question from a student who wants to appear for SBL now, for December attempt, starting the preparation now. It's a fresh student. So, in the remaining days, is it possible?
Yes, it is very much possible. The simple formula is that you should be able to give 2 to 3 hours during the month of October, and during the month of November, you should be able to give 4 to 5 hours on a daily basis. If you are able to invest this much time, you can easily prepare for December SBL.
Okay, so you can attempt SBL if you're a fresh student. Abdullah, I think sir did answer about SBL, those who are getting marks in mid 30s. So I'm sure you must have heard his feedback in relation to that. And plus, you can join his reset orientation. I'll just share the timetable for further clarity. Now, we have a question from a student started AA and TX, already can rewrite FM December. So again, there are 3 papers that you have to give all together. It is tough, honestly speaking. I would go with 2 papers, maybe one old paper, one new paper. New paper will keep you motivated, and the old paper knowledge will be in your mind, so it will be easy. So for me, you go with 2 papers if you can. If you're totally confident that you can attempt 3, go with it. But 2 is recommended, and go with those 2 papers in which you are very, very confident in terms of preparation. Okay. Can one start FR and still pass? Ma'am Aisha, new student for December.
New student. Okay. Yes, definitely. Like how other tutors have recommended, that we have like almost a 50-day gap right now. So definitely, if you have about 3 hours a day, I would say, for FR from now onwards till the exam day, you can definitely cover the lectures plus the required question practice and make it. And I have always had students who have been fresh students and have started right after the results, and they have definitely made it. So yeah, if you are dedicated, then yes, you can.
That's great. AAA orientation, yes, tomorrow it's free. I'll share the timetable. You can join that session. I got 47, but I completed the paper, failed. The issue is that is that SBL, SBR, AAA, they will expire. Okay, so what you should do? My attempt was APM. Administrative review, I don't think Mohammed Maiman would work, honestly. You will waste your time, maybe money. They will not change the result, honestly speaking. So I think this is not the solution. But if you're losing your 3 exams, that's really disappointing. But I don't think administrative review would do anything. Uh, what I can say is, yeah, if you think all these papers will be expired, so I can't say anything. You have to give the paper again. You can't do anything about it. But administrative review, just for the sake that you may save 3, uh, I don't think they will change it. But again, because it's 3 papers versus 1 administrative review, maybe go with it. Maybe you might be lucky enough to get pass. I don't know your marks. Yeah, you got 47. Okay, so yeah, this is what I think.
Sir, I would like to add something about
Yes,
administrative
please.
review, that they would never change marks. That this we know. We have in our entire teaching career, we have never seen a single case where they have changed the marks. However, some students feel that if they go for the admin review, the examiner will tell them their weakness, what was wrong by each question. That's not correct. The admin review will not tell you what specific mistakes you made. So some students were expecting this, but when they got their admin review, they were very disappointed because it was a standard drafted template which just says question number one, fail, question number two, fail, question number three, pass. They did not give any more specifics about why they failed you or what was their mistake. So to be very honest, it doesn't add any real value unless you just want to satisfy your own painful situation. Otherwise, there is no use of it.
Okay, and what he should do if all these three papers will be expired then?
Well, excuse me, sir. Mohammed Mehman, I can understand your pain. First of all, I totally agree with Sir Hassan and Sir Rizwan that there is no point of going for the admin review. Uh, Not even 1% chance is there. If your score would have been 49, I would have said, okay, try for yourself. But with 47%, there is no way on planet Earth that they are going to raise your, 3 marks. No way. Secondly, as far as three papers are expiring, that issue is concerned, please can you contact me and I'll give you a plan and let's see we can crack this situation. Can you please contact me after the session?
Okay, great, thank you. Sir Amjad, if you can check a comment from one of the students, I'm telling you the name, I'll ask you the answer in a while. That relates to BSc Accounting and University of London student. Aisha Ibrahim is the name. You can just check in the chat box. You just read her question. I'll come back to you for the answer, okay? We have a question for AFM. Student just passed 54, thanks to Sir Hassan. Uh, After leaving 15 marks. Wow, great. So now the question is for AFM. First P level paper almost 2 years back. After my failure, I didn't go back to that paper. So what do you think, Taha? Student should give in 40 days this AFM paper. I think the student gave this paper 2 years back.
Yes, it is definitely possible. But the fact that he or she must not delay further, start it right now, maximum tomorrow, get enrolled, get the planner from me, and start the preparation. There is no uh, gap, there is no margin to waste any single day. If you start, you can easily get done with AFM very easily. Still, we have a lot of time.
So I can what I've observed so far that students are asking a lot whether it's possible to do in 30 days, 40 days, and mostly all the tutors have answered that it is possible. So it's really good to see, because if tutors are saying it's possible, they have the experience behind, they know the strategy. So I think in today's world, in 2025, first we used to 10 years back, we used to always think, okay, 6 months we should have to pass the paper. Because of the expertise, the experience, the shortcuts, the plans, the revision sessions, I think students are very lucky that they can pass their papers if they put the right effort in the right direction with the tutor. So guys, just catch this opportunity, just forget what has happened. If they are saying they have ample amount of experience behind them, so just get into it and give your best.
VIFHE saves 2 hours per day of commute time as well.
Great. And if it is
What is commute time or mute time?
No,
commute.
sir, if a student has to,
Commute means what? My English is not that great.
sir, the student does not have to go to a certain place to attend the class. The student does not have to use any public transport. The student saves a
Okay.
lot of time.
All right. Okay. Understood.
That's why nowadays I can see students are becoming more aggressive and they are being successful as well because they have got opportunities of, as you mentioned in your session, I remember, I think in Bahrain you said this thing that You can go for the world's best tutors now.
Yeah, true. That's true. Online, it saves at least 2 hours of transport and stress. And that is why students are now able to prepare the paper in a shorter time because it is just focused quality education time. Yeah, that's true.
Yes.
Great. Ahmed Hassan, you failed PM twice, 42 and 46. So again, same answer from my side. Theory, my exam performance report analysis is very important. You can share with me, and most likely I feel that section A, section C, CRQ theory would be troubling you.
Sir, can you elaborate on this document? You have been mentioning it several times. I'm not aware of this document. Is it there for professional papers as well?
No, Ahmed, you can explain this document in a detailed way.
Yes, in the chat box, many students were asking this question as well. This is called My Exam Performance Report, and it is sadly only available for the skill level exams, not available for the professional exams. If And this document tells you that how much you scored in your section A, in your section B, or for that matter, in your section C of the exam. Not only that, it tells you how much you scored with respect to the different syllabus areas. So, for example, in double A, there are 5 syllabus areas. If I am a double A student, I have failed the exam, I can check out my exam performance report, which is usually available after 24 to 48 hours through my ACCA. So it's customized for everyone through the my ACCA account, and I can evaluate and I can figure it out which section made me fail the exam. What was my strength during the exam? Is it the section A of the PM exam? Is it the CRQs of the PM exam? And which CRQ created the problem for me? So it basically gives you a lot of insights. And yes, if you're struggling to understand that my exam performance report as a student, I think you should take all the screenshots or save all those files, share it with your respective tutor, FR tutor, AA tutor, PM, FM tutor, and they will dissect and they will audit that report and they will tell you what should be your next plan of action, and you can easily crack the paper in the upcoming attempt only for the skill level exams.
Very nice. Just be here, Ahmed. I have a question for you, and one question I'll quickly answer. Again, as Ahmed said, you don't have my exam performance report for professional papers to identify your weaknesses. But I would say, as a replacement, you can just read examiner reports. Examiner report again do highlight a lot of problems. One question for AAA. The student has appeared 3 times. There are marks given all in 40s. What do you think reset batch would work?
Well, two answers to your question. First of all, absolutely yes, it will work, but you got to understand, if your concepts are 100% clear, that does not mean you are going to crack the paper. So it's a slow and a consistent process. A, you need to grasp the concepts. Then, with the help of assignments and tests, you will build up the momentum, and finally, you will attempt the mock exam. So, those assignments leading towards the mock exam, and finally, the mock exam will make you prepare for the final exam itself. So, yes, I would highly encourage you and everyone who wants to crack the paper in the December exam window, please join the batch with all the confidence. And if you're a failure, the reset batch or the post result batch is an ideal batch for you. And all the tutors have got a solid plan, and we will make sure that you can ace the exam when it comes to the December exam window.
Right. I must say, Ma'am Sania, Sir Rameez are very lucky. They teach the papers with the passing ratio is so high, whether it is TX or ATX. And I can see students have less number of issues in relation to these papers. I was continuously looking at any query for that. So I'm a bit jealous about it as well. So I finally see one query here from Noman. I'm really happy. You can see my feelings here. So we have a question for.
Noman is not happy.
Okay, yeah, Noman is not happy. So, Ma'am Sania, to start first with, then I'll ask Ramesh as well. Yes, Ma'am Sania, first let's start with you. ATX 3 times. So, what is your input?
So, first of all, we are not happy on hearing this thing, and this must had been a traumatic experience for failing this for the third time. But you should not get devastated, because whatever you have learned in September attempt is definitely applicable on December as well as in March attempt. So I must suggest you that if you have scored 40 or above 40, and if you have a chance to complete your exam, then definitely you must be lacking at the practice end. And usually students get failed when they do not handle section A properly, and this is like 47, 45, and 44. All right. So now next time round, you will have to pay much attention to the practice thing. And while practicing the question, major stress has to be given to section A question, because this is like quite comprehensive as compared to two questions which are tested from section B, right? And hopefully things will go in a better direction. And I must suggest that if for the last time you did not take exam, then definitely go for it right now, because when you take mock exam, exactly your mentor come to know that where at what point you are exactly lacking and how can you exactly improve your performance. So I believe that by taking the mock exam, completing the subject, and putting more stress on practice things, especially with section A question, would definitely turn the situation.
Great. Thank you very much, ma'am. Sir Ramesh, if you can share your input in relation to the same case, because the student is struggling, and if I combine you both, so it's like 40 years experience explaining Noman what needs to be done. So I'm sure he'll be successful in the next attempt. And also the variant that we teach in ETS, I think that's the UK variant, right?
So I think Numan is a student which we have already talked in the afternoon, and I have already guided him on the WhatsApp. But still, I will tell you all the guys that how to pass the paper of ATX. 40s, 45, 44, and 47 always means that there is a lack of practice. As I have already discussed with Noman, that you have to solve as many questions as you can. And I have tell him already that you have to manage at least 40 practice question on ACCA practice platform. The big mistake, or you can say the biggest mistake of the students, specifically of ATX, they solve the question orally. They see the question and they see the answer orally, and then they suppose and they think that we have solved it, and we know how to solve it. But in the paper, when the question comes, they don't have practice for those questions, so they can't attempt at that particular time. So I always say to the student that if you want to pass ATX, that you have to solve at least 40 questions of ATX in the practice platform, making a combination of 25 and 15. 25 questions of 25 marks and 15 questions of 50 marks. If you
Okay.
solve these 40 questions in on the practice platform, so inshallah you will clear the paper in the next attempt.
Great. So I hope, Noman, you must have heard all these things, and this should help you. Last three questions now I'll be taking here. First of all, one question I'll answer. Yes, we have free webinars of SBL. We do conduct webinars every quarter. So if you want to watch those sessions, those are free, and definitely we'll be conducting those in the month of November. Sir Amjad, if you have gone through that question of Aisha, please. So can you please
Yes, sir.
answer?
Actually, I show a student of University of Lahore. It's not University of London, and she got exemptions for her 9 papers, and now she needs to do like a 9 hour internship. And she attempted for SBL. I think this question is related to Sir Hassan, and she scored 32 marks. So she was asking about whether she go for attempt in December or March attempt. So that's something I did. I think is related to Sir Hassan. Sir Hassan, please.
Okay, University of Lahore.
You and University
Um,
of Lahore.
I missed the scenarios. Is she giving one paper or two papers in December?
She's giving just one paper and she's asking for SBL. She already attempted for SBL and she got 32 marks.
All right. So a short answer is that she must consider joining the resit batch for December, provided that she's able to give 2 to 3 hours during October and 4 to 5 hours during November. Then, inshallah, she will be able to clear the paper in December.
Okay, one
She's doing
question again.
internship as well.
Okay, second last question for you both, Sir Hassan and Amjad. I just saw one comment from Maruk. She is submitting OBU wrap for November. Okay, so November I think is the submission month. Yeah, and she failed SBL at 42. So what should she do? Give SBL with OBU submission? What you guys think?
I think she need to understand at what stage her thesis is right now, is her research
Okay.
project is. Most of the time, at this point in time, students have already covered most part of their thesis, so they have not much to do on the research report. So they have plenty of time to appear for the paper. But this is what depends on her status of the research report, at what status the research report is right now going on.
Okay, so I think once she'll be free in November, sir, she can give SBL in December, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, as long as she can give them required time, which I just mentioned few minutes back, if there should be no compromise on the input time required for SBL. OBU should be over and above that. There should be no clash between the two.
Okay, great. Uh, I have one question for SBR. Ma'am Aisha, the student got 39, second attempt, first was 45. Question was totally different. So the student struggled in that question. Any new strategy or teaching plan you have for for December 25 compared to September 25?
Okay, so the deal is that, yeah, we can see there is a shift in the way they are testing the question. They are increasing the difficulty level. That this is the common feedback. So what we'll have to keep an eye on is in the coming quarters on the fresh released questions. So instead of using a lot of outdated questions, we should always focus on the fresh released questions. So anything that is newly getting released on the study hub, or let's say the platform, the recent past papers, you should make sure that the every variety of consolidation or groups question you're getting to practice, every variety. Okay, so every group question, if you see, is very unique, right? So you need to make sure that you're practicing a lot of variety over there.
Great. The last one for Mariam, you failed PM twice, 36, 32. Marks are really low. You are giving TX and you covered TX. The percentage coverage is really good. So I think if you are not working, you can try both papers. It's a bit tough because keeping in mind the marks, I think conceptually you are not very good. If you can spend minimum 3 hours on PM from tomorrow with TX, you can go with both the papers. But you need to really figure out your mistakes. Okay, where what is going wrong. All right, that's it, guys. It was good in terms of uh, the question and answers. There were a lot of questions, and I've tried my level best to answer as many uh, uh, questions that we can answer. So thank you very much to the entire faculty as well for further Q&A paper based. I repeat, paper based. I'll be sharing the timetable right now. In a while, you guys should join the specific reset orientations where we have also invited the high achievers as well. Aisha, again, she is requesting to answer one more question. Okay, double A PM for December, double A failed at 40. The question is on behalf of his brother. Okay, double A failed 46 in June, March attempt 42, last two papers. Uh, which paper you should be giving? She's asking on behalf of her brother. So, Sir Ahmed, quickly, you answer this question.
Uh, d- well,
Both PM and AA for December
well, and are
are tough.
both are tough, but I think considering the fact there is a scholarship at stake, I think you need to contact the tutors and you need to attend the post result orientation sessions for both PM and AA. There is no clash between the two. So you got to ask your brother to join the post result sessions, and I think a lot of queries will be resolved tomorrow.
Great, thank you. So, guys, let's move towards the announcement area now. The resit batches we've discussed a lot today about the reset batch. This is the reset batch that we are talking about. Uh, this is completely a regular batch. Everything is same as the regular batch. The live classes that have already been conducted, you will get those in form of recordings. The one that are left, you can join live. The assignments that have been checked, we will reopen the submissions again for you people, and the upcoming assignments you can submit, because assignment is a unique part in this match, because you get a feedback from the tutor that where you are doing wrong, so that will give you a very good amount of confidence, and obviously feedback as well what wrong you are doing. Plus, this reset batch includes the revisions to be held in the last month, along with two mocks, where one mock will be a live mock with a live debrief to be held, along with the checking of that mock as well. So, students who uh, did manage to get marks between maybe 35, 45, they can opt for this reset course, which includes a planner dedicatedly for the reset course, keeping in mind the number of days and the hours left. So we'll guide you what you need to do. Plus, obviously, it's a complete course. So I normally suggest people, it's a complete course. You might not have complete time, so you might not have the time to complete the entire course, but you can pick the topics, you can pick areas in which you feel you are weak, so you can cover those. So it gives you the flexibility and the luxury to focus on your weaker areas. However, if you think you don't want complete course, you can opt for the revision course starting from 5th November. This revision course is a one in which you will not get the entire content. Limited important areas, 20 to 25 important areas, will be part of this revision course. Uh, this revision course will not include assignments, so marking will not be done. But this revision course will include two mocks. It will include script marking of the mock, the live debrief will be part of that. So if you want to focus on core areas like 20, 25 important areas for upcoming December 25, this is a one that you can opt for. So this is about the two programs that we are offering for December 25. Anyone who wants to go with March 26, because I saw a lot of comments here, they can opt for March 26 right now without any problem. You have more time. If you cannot give in December, your marks are really low, so you can go with March 26 where you have more time, and obviously a plan is shared there as well in relation to how you to cover the entire content. The reset orientation timetable is in front of you. I'll start with the classes that will be held tomorrow, that is 14th. We will be having PM, we will be having double A, SBL, and triple A tomorrow. These are the reset orientations that I was talking about. 16th, we have a lot of sessions. AFM, we have TX Urdu Hindi, we have FM, we have FR Urdu Hindi, we also be having ATX Urdu Hindi. 17th, just one class of APM, followed by 18th, where we have TX English, FR English, we have ATX English, SBR Urdu Hindi, and SBR English. So the timings are in front of you. We will also be sharing all these details with you guys. So highly recommended to join the reset batch orientations at least, because major reason for failures will be discussed, plus interview session of the high achiever. All these things should help you massively. uh, Deadline, there's no deadline for March 26. You can join anytime. Okay, so these are the contact details in relation to our support team. You can contact them, and they will be happy to share information with you all. So as far as I'm concerned, that's the end from my side. Guys, it was a wonderful session. We tried to take a lot of questions. I hope it did help you. Congratulations who passed. Those who were not able to, we are more concerned for you people. We are behind you. We want you to pass. We are ready to push you people, and we want you to be successful. It's just matter of 45 60 days, and you will again be in the driving seat. So over to Sir Hassan Dosani for the closing message. Thanks.
Right, guys, as Sir Rizwan mentioned, that today was a more of a general session trying to cover all the subjects. It's very, very important that you try and connect with subject specific sessions as per the timetable, where the expert tutor will guide you according to your own circumstances, because every student has their own different scenarios, right? So WIFHE will always support you. There is substantial material available on YouTube and various sites just to support you. And all the teachers are always accessible through WhatsApp. Even though if you are not a WIFHE student, we are always there to guide self-study students as well. So I hope to see you, all of you, in the subject specific sessions starting from tomorrow. Till then, take care and good night.